you guys, it's Mrs. Beaupier here for your weekly wellness. I hope you guys all had a really good week. I hope that you're out enjoying this nice weather that we're having and are feeling really good that we are coming into our last few weeks here of schoolwork. I hope you guys are all as proud of yourselves as I am of you for kind of taking on this really new and different experience and making the best of it. I know that it hasn't been easy. I know figuring out school online hasn't been easy, and just with things being different at home, I know it's been a challenge, and I think we've all felt that. I think even us as the grown-ups have felt the challenges with it, and I just want to thank you guys for putting forth your best effort and trying really hard to make this a good situation. So with that, I also hope that you've had a good week. I hope you were able to practice our mindfulness activity last week, where you were able to get outside a little bit and focus on the present. We talked about that last week, really honing in on where we are right now in the moment and our present, using our senses to make sure that our body is calm. Feel the wind in your face, the grass in your feet, and take big deep breaths of that outside air to kind of refresh yourself. I hope that was a fun activity for you. This week I want to talk a little bit about working through hard situations. Some of you guys who have worked with me, and even my own kids, know one of my favorite things to say is you can do hard things, because I think sometimes we forget that, when we're right in the middle of doing something hard, it's really easy to be like, oh, I can't do this, but that's something we can tell ourselves on a regular basis, and sometimes we need to tell ourselves is that we can do hard things. So that's kind of what I want to talk about this week, is what does it take to get through doing a hard thing, because that's what we're doing right now. We are in the middle, towards the end, we're getting towards the end there of doing something hard. And what are the skills that you need to do that? And sometimes it's having a buddy to cheer you on, or keeping a journal of your thoughts and your feelings about the hard thing that you're getting through. I mean, there's a ton of different things that you can use to get through a hard situation. But what I kind of want to challenge you to do this week is to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and talk to somebody about how they got through a hard situation. I know, back a few weeks ago when we were doing our gratitude jars, we talked about, reaching out to somebody and thanking them, that, letting them know that we were grateful for them. And I want you to think of somebody again this week, somebody that you really look up to, whether that be somebody that you live with or somebody that you don't. It may be, a teacher or a friend or a neighbor, just anybody that you look up to and feel like, they are a person that you respect and that you think is kind and a hard worker. And I want you to talk to them about a time that they did something hard. Ask them about that. Ask them what hard situation they worked through and what got them through it. What skills they had to use to get through a hard situation. You can ask them, if they have any advice for going through hard situations, if they have, a special thing that when they got really down about it, even if they thought like they were going to quit, what got them through that thought of like, I just can't do this, and then you just talk to them about it. Talk to them about what you can do, what advice they have. And yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking for this week is to step out of our comfort zones. I think right now we we're kind of stuck with the people around us who to talk to. So if there is somebody else that you can reach out to, I really encourage that. I think it's a great opportunity, and I want you guys to learn about how to get through hard things, how the people that you've looked up to have gotten through something hard, and then how can you put those recommendations or those tips into play in your own life. So I hope that is helpful to you this week. I hope that's a fun thing for you to do, to reach out to somebody and ask them how they got through a hard situation. Feel free to write about it for your class or draw a picture of it. And I hope you enjoy this. I hope you guys have a great week. And I can't wait to touch base with you next week. Bye.